So a Christmas open house at a baked bean facility may sound a little strange, but I actually really enjoyed going to see the Bush's baked bean facility. You couldn't tour the actual factory, but the original family founding farmhouse is there where it all got started. And they have a little museum and visitor center and restaurant, and it's super cute. Now, the house is not normally open to the public. They actually still use the house. They use it kind of as their own company Airbnb for when outside visitors come in to see the plant or to do training or just whatever they need to house people. The house has been heavily updated, but it's very beautiful inside. They did a really good job, and I really enjoyed a lot of the interior design choices that they made for this house. It is filled with original Bush family antiques and their pictures, and it's like walking into their family tree. All of the men of the family, the several generations, they got started back in the early 1900s, and it's still in the family today, and this house is where it all started. One of the things that I was really surprised by was the impact that Douglas Dam and TVA had on the Bush family. They lost around 2,000 acres when Douglas Dam was constructed and just about put them out of business. And I assume that's why the beans are no longer locally sourced that they use. They mentioned that a lot of them come from Michigan. Actually, today they ship them in on trains and process them at the plant. But a lot of the interior design in the house that they use, I just really loved. It was one of those houses you go in and you think, I'm going to take notes for when I have a house or something I can do at home. It was all very accessible. They were very kind. They had little tour guides that worked for the family, showing people around, telling the history of the house, and you got to walk all through it. All the bedrooms were open. All the bedrooms now have very nice bathrooms attached, but there was just little pieces of history all around, and it was really cool to see. I didn't really, before visiting this site, know or realize that Bush's beans had been around for so long and that they had had such a major impact in East Tennessee before they branched out and got all their other plants and became a worldwide organization. Now, as great as the house was, and as much as I enjoyed seeing the pictures of the founder of the Bush Bean Empire, my favorite room was the dining room. The check on the ceiling, the green and the yellow, it was so beautiful. I really, really enjoyed this room. And for a modern kitchen, I thought that this kitchen was very well done. I like the old style cabinetry with the latches. I'm not a big fan of granite countertops, but as far as a modern kitchen in an updated house goes, I thought this was really well done. Some more pictures of the dining room because I was a little obsessed. Really enjoyed that. As you go out of the house, there's a tiny little office that has a bathroom, and then outside the house you can see behind it just how massive the plant is, and it just kind of engulfs the house. There used to be a general store and a smaller plant and things closer to the road. All of those are gone today. Across the road from the house is the visitor center. It's not been open a lot since COVID, like most things, but it is very nice. They have a nice gift shop and a really state-of-the-art museum with children's programming and a movie and just a lot of really interesting things to look at. The movie really tells you the backstory of the family, and then the museum is kind of like a chronological development of the site from its early origins to the empire which they have today. It was very, very well done. I was really surprised at how much input they had put into this museum. Duke, the famous family recipe stealing best friend dog of the family, was heavily mentioned throughout the museum and included, and I thought that was really cute. Seeing some of the early 1940s and 50s images of the processing plant and the way that they did it back during World War II with their government contracts, I found really fascinating because, TVA and World War II are two of my favorite things to study. The museum starts kind of with an overview of the company. Duke's doghouse is there, and then they really do a good job of showing how far-reaching their bean and canned food empire has grown over the years. From very, very humble beginnings from a school teacher who branched out into a general store to, I'm sure, a multi-million-dollar company today. But I'm going to stop talking and let you just kind of enjoy some pictures of the museum and the items through the years. I was lusting over this Ideal cooker. I've always wanted one of these, and this was a pristine example of a fireless cooker. So I'll shut up, and I hope you enjoy these pictures, and let me know what you think.
By air, President Roosevelt has just announced. The attack also was made on all naval and military activities on the principal island of Oahu.
Take a dry egg at room temperature. Touch the egg with any other bandage. Brand X, brand Y, brand Z. Not one sticks. For the Band-Aid plastic strip with new Super Stick sticks tight instantly. Watch it again in slow motion. No pressure, yet we can lift the egg.
I hope you all enjoyed that, and I just couldn't resist including this beautiful 1955 car that was out in the parking lot, just somebody coming to visit, but I thought it would be a fun thing to end the video with. I hope you all enjoyed. Remember to like and subscribe, and come back and visit next time.